2025's first new release that I've seen, the STAN Solex Clicker. About time. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here at PodiumArcher.com, looking at the STAN Solex Clicker. Now, when they came out with the Onyx C or Clicker, the first phone call I made to them after I saw it is, when is this coming into a finger trigger? Please, please, please put it into a finger trigger. And it took this long to figure that out. I'm super excited about this because this is one, way more user-friendly to the average guy, because there's more people that use this type of a thing than a handheld, which is the person that I'm always excited about trying to get into a better shooting product. And the mechanism that our boy Joel Turner is teaching you to try to get your thought process into your finger and your movement back is going to work in this. This has standard open sear with an engagement and a pop. This is your standard original Solex. Best release for under $100 ever made. Open style hook, web design, cramp connection, buckle strap. This does anything and everything a wrist strap release would do or could do, with the exception of having a engage to click and continue on with the mechanism. It's a phenomenal idea. And when I first thought of this is my boy Tim C's release that he's been using the piss out of, as you can tell. So I thought, who better to try this and give honest feedback from what the old version is to the new version is than my boy Timmy here. Say hi to the kids there, Timmy. We're gonna open one of these up, try to set it exactly the same as Tim's, give us an opportunity to adjust it a little bit, and have him shoot it rather than me, because he's got way more arrows through one of these than I do, so he'd be a better judge of what it's gonna be. So without further ado, let's open one of these. All right, so there's a brand new freshie, and there's a beat-ass old one. Let's take a look here, lengthwise. Boy, those are pretty identical. You can probably just strap up on that. Do you want to shoot your other one first for reference, or do you know it, like, count it in your head?
I should shoot one real quick.
Okay. Do you need some arrows?
Yeah, I need an arrow.
All right.
I do like having the buckle straps where you can insert it. Mm-hmm. Because that way it's always the same. Yeah.
Solid move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it stretches just a little bit. But
well, and as long as it's tight, okay? Keep that in mind. If you have a loose wrist strap, your release position, can I see your hand again? Will move left to right and force you to anchor a little differently every time. So you want this really snug on your wrist, and buckle straps are the easiest thing to do consistently over and over and over. Hard to beat.
Yeah, so I'm starting with it like pretty snug.
Yeah. Just in time for it to fail. Up.
Yeah.
How many do you want to shoot with that first?
That's good.
Reps, man. Lots of reps.
I can barely even get down to the third.
Ooh, yeah. She gotta get stretched. It is shocking how much a wrist strap stretches because of how much load's on it, and you use it over and over, and then you sweat against it.
It's like when you're gonna lay down on the bed to get your pants on.
Yeah.
You probably never.
Suck it in.
You probably never do that.
Suck it in. I've had to do that. In my, I think 3 years into marriage, I was quite fluffy. I was like, ugh, no more of that. I'm done. I saw a picture of myself and was like, bleh, nope. I stopped eating and only ate meat. Wouldn't it have been hilarious if it just went off?
Oh God.
Right through the window. Ooh, she clicked already.
So that was pretty light to the click.
Yeah, you got into it real quick.
Yeah.
I wonder, I haven't looked, and I hadn't asked them on, is there multiple adjustments to this thing?
Well, this has adjustable tension and travel.
So this should be the same. So, but I wonder which one of these actually adjusts the click, or if you can.
That's what I was wondering too. Are we adjusting the travel to the click or the travel after?
I don't know. We're
We're about
to find out.
I bet you it's travel too.
So,
and it's always the opposite of the one I think it is. And I mean, we could look at the manual, but we don't.
Why would we want to do that?
That's not as much fun.
I am a professional, sir. I don't need no stupid manual, and I think it's backwards, to be honest.
It's not as suspenseful.
Because it just went off way too quick. Yeah, try that.
I bet you adjusted the trigger right there. So I bet.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? But please point directly at the barrel as you draw. Because if I did it wrong and it goes off, I really don't want to send an arrow through my window. Because you're pointing right at it when you're drawing.
Oh, really? A little sky draw?
Little sky draw, dog. Barely, you know.
That's a penalty.
You're probably not getting blown off the line at Vegas, but you ain't far from it. didn't go off, so that's a good sign. Oh. Okay, so was that more or less indifferent? What'd you feel?
It felt pretty similar.
Okay,
Maybe
what?
Like a smidge more tension.
I moved it like almost a whole rotation, which should be a lot. Like,
It's pretty light to the click, which I don't mind, but I keep a little more tension on the trigger. Because I got all the back pressure, you know? I don't want to have it premature on camera.
no man does.
No man does.
And I'm serious, I might actually hunt with that.
I was gonna say
If it adjusts good.
I was gonna say for the people at home, are they ever gonna see you hunt with the index?
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I've only been using handhelds, and I've been using a hybrid, right? I've been using a wrist strap attached handheld because that's just what I'm used to. But
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I don't ever feel like I've had as good of an anchor point as when I shot a wrist strap release, because it was so easy to meticulously line up my head position, my hand position.
See my knuckle on my jaw, like.
Yeah, it's so much easier to get to with a wrist strap release. Seemed heavier, yeah.
It felt a little heavier.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it was no different to the click, right?
I don't think so.
All right, so let's play with whatever this one does.
Is it possible to be mechanically dyslexic?
Yeah. Okay, I bet you that is taking to the click shorter.
Okay.
Because when I first did it, there was no click, and then I just backed it off a tiny bit and click. So
Okay.
I bet you that's quick to the click now.
Quick to click.
Quick to click. This is how grown men figure shit out. Just start twisting it and see what happens.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes in and we'd be.
Dude, this one
90
doesn't
seconds
even close
if we
anymore.
looked at
with
the manual.
Yeah, well, this is way fun. I didn't see a manual.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't see
It
a
should be
manual.
tucked in behind the package.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
A little more prominent.
Yeah.
Like it better?
The click was there, yeah. Yeah, we adjusted the tension there. There's a little more tension to get to the click. And the click's even actually a little more prominent, yeah.
Gotcha. So apparently you have to adjust both of them, and there's a phase in there where the click works and where it doesn't. It appears.
I was gonna say, what's the first thing you learn about a person when you see their releases stretched out?
When it's super long, you mean?
Yeah.
They're insecure. Because your release should be short.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously short and wrist strap.
Well, a lot of them are sold that way, though. You know.
Well, they're set at a generic length from the factory because
Right.
once again, no different than grips or anything like that. Most people don't get helped when they buy these things, so they're trying to set it to where the average consumer will pick it up and it feels good, because the average consumer doesn't know any better how long it should be or where it anchors. Okay, so the click's back.
Mhm.
Okay, can I shoot it once?
Yep.
I want to feel it, but I
pretty
don't know
light.
if those arrows are long enough. That's fine.
Those arrows are long enough.
I don't mind a hot button.
Yeah.
For this, how much did you have hanging out? Because it's 30.
It's quite a bit, yeah.
Alright.
This is your arrow.
Okay.
Strap it up, strap it in.
Let me begin. I came to win by all means. That's a sin. Didn't know what I knew you were saying, did ya?
Oh, I'm
Jump
surprised.
around. Yeah, I listened to White Boy rap in the 90s.
Didn't we all? And don't we still
That was a little
do?
House of Pain for you people back there. Google that if you don't know what it is. You're going to find something interesting. You're going to find an angry Irish white boy. Very angry. Is that capitalizing on the African American music scene? Here we go. Man, there's just something I really like about a wrist strap release. Ooh, that was quick. I'll do that again. And I remember way back when Dan Evans and I worked in the Outdoor Sportsman's Archery department in like 96, 97, he was shooting like 60x blueface rounds inside out X's with a finger trigger.
Well, did you hear?
And said because he didn't feel like he could get as good of an anchor point with a handheld.
Did you hear Bodie said on a podcast he was considering using that?
No, I
At
didn't
Rumble?
hear
Yeah.
I know what he did shoot at Rumble.
Yeah.
And it wasn't this.
No, it wasn't that. And I don't think there is another release in this price point that has adjustable travel and adjustable tension.
They don't. I mean,
That's
they already crushed
reliable.
it. Now, granted, they're $20 more than the previous release.
Yeah.
But just an amazing release. Like for what they're making, for what they're charging, there's nothing better. Like if you're in the $100 price point for a release, you are foolish if you're not buying this release, in my opinion. There it is. I love that. Well, folks, get them while they're hot. We have them on the website. This thing is the tits, and I will keep it in stock because this is an awesome release. For 120 bucks or 140, I want to say, for the rigid connection, if that's what you're into, you're going to have a really hard time beating it. You like it?
I agree. I don't.
Any reason not to replace that?
I don't say the word legendary when it comes to reviews ever. In my opinion, this is in the legendary category because I've got like 2,000 arrows through this, and very little has changed. And it's got adjustable trigger, adjustable travel, adjustable tension,
and adjustable length, infinite,
and a price point. Yeah.
And a price point. Like,
and with it short, you can get all the way around it. And like I shoot like this, and I just pull, and I can't really no rattlesnaking, you know.
unless you want to.
Yeah. Unless you want to.
Go down to your local archery shop and give this release a try, and give them your money. Your pro shop, not your chain store, not any of those people, but your local pro shop. They should be stocking this release. It should be available. It's been out for over a week now. I'm editing this late because I got it when I was traveling and hunting. So please give them a chance. They need you. You need them. We need your support over there because that's who we need to survive all this archery related stuff. But if you are going to buy it online and refuse to go into a shop, give podiumarcher.com a chance. We provide all this stuff. We'll have it in stock, ship it right to your door, and hopefully coming soon in 2 days. And depending on who you like better, you can use coupon code MFJJ or coupon code TimC, and we'll see how many get sold which way. Thanks for watching, guys.